My dear people of Amazonia, fellow brave warriors of our liberation movement, my dear country people for Southern Cameroons, everybody accept liberation greetings from me, Comrade John Akuro. This day, this one, I know now already a very late moment for Amazonia, uh, but now still just evening for we here from North America. But I think it still pleased me for do this very important communication. And I want to thank everybody we afford for there over this hour for being part of this very important discussion. So today, now the 12th day of the month of September 2025. Now still the 12th of September for Northern America. That's for Eastern time, when we are day. And also now really the 13th for most places, especially for ground zero, ground one, ground two, and the lights. So I want to take this opportunity as always for to plenty salute for we prisoners of war and prisoners of conscience. May we always remember them. May we always show them love. I want also to plenty salute for we refugees, whether they for various refugee camps that they suffer, that they struggle, that they barely survive. May we continue to for always remember them. Anyone way they call you, reach out for you, you get small thing for help. Make sure say you always help. Make we continue for do the all for one and one for all. And then I want to plenty salute too for we internally displaced people them only inside Amazonia where they face challenges too, health challenges and other kind of challenges. May we continue to for give them help. We get refugees too for the Republic of Cameroon, plenty of them that they face a lot of challenges too for that side, insults, all kind of thing them. May we always remember to for throw away them salute for find way for make them know say we love them for continue for show them love. So I want also take this opportunity again for give plenty thanks for all the members of our civil society, all the civilians, the business people them, the buy and sell them, the Okada riders them, in fact even the civil servants, all people the way they keep this period, this very special period of protest, of peaceful protest. That kind of peaceful protest, or you just lock within them, lock of businesses, lock everything will stay indoors. Sometimes there be people that they wonder whether this strategy so they really get any impact on the Republic of Cameroon. I will take some little opportunity for broken down small for this segment for the salute where they salute, make you know the impact where these lockdowns they ever get on the Republic of Cameroon. When you look, you go for Douala, you go for Yaoundé. Some markets them day, some places for some markets a day for Douala and Yaoundé now way that them too they observe the lockdown. They don't shut down. You know why? Because all the 70 seaters the way they come off from Bamenda, you won't go for soup, not chop flop for day. Njama Irish potatoes, corn, beans, planting, all those things them they need to go. And so home markets and day for the Republic of Cameroon, for Douala and Yaoundé, they depend on this for survive. Then they go. So that hardship they face and too for that side seriously. And those people they sell for them too, so they pay taxes for them. Number one. Number two, you see the business for Makelene, no, that city where we come out for Yaoundé, one go Bamenda, we go stop for Makelene, all that 70 seaters, all that truck them. They go stop for Makelene, people go chop, some people they say they reach for they go play for inside or bench there for that short 1 hour where they stay for the in funny so they put money for inside or bench they make a laugh me. Somehow say these times they be too delicate, make another laugh. I say no, everyone will undergo pains, will fight, will do everything, we must keep good spirits, we must relax our minds. Because this fight will fight na correct fight. Now fight for our existence, but we'll get for lighting our mind so that because the road still long and we will go so we'll go reach for day. So we'll get for lighting our minds and we will know they seem too heavy as we go. Yes. So for that market, you see, all that 70 that when they can't stop for day each night. The one the way they go, the one the way they come, you know how much will people that they put up for the economy for that market every day. So during a lockdown period like this one, so they hear bad for them very seriously because the motor the way they come from Bafusam for go Yaoundé, plenty of them they come out the first of all late for that, so they hardly stop for Makelene. Now the same thing for that side for Keken. For that side for Douala Road, the one they stop for Kekeme, they stop for any side, they stop for the whether na for whether na for the one where they stop now for Melong or whatsoever. They help for the economies of those places on a daily basis. Imagine how many 70 seaters they come out and how many 70 seaters they enter for inside Abakwa. Check just those ones them. You say you go understand the mathematics where they give up. You go understand how this lockdown they affect them very badly because those that their economy they suffer tremendously during this kind of period. No chance say they cry over for the lockdown, they want fight and by all means because they overlike you. I mean, no. Now because of the weight way it dey do them. So not be laughing matter. No check say this will waste na time or the punish ourselves. No. They say they hear inside their kanda and the rest of the world to the see how please them die so they know say na two different countries, two different peoples with two different destinies. No mind the narrative we go see am for some television channels like Deutsche Welle they so they don't take some people that mean made for they go plant am for they eat the go she don for they begin give manipulative information. I watched some video from that Deutsche Welle where I don't call the a meeting for consortium. One of these days we'll go sit, we'll go take time, we'll go watch that video and we'll go respond for Deutsche Welle the way we were supposed to respond because what they do a travesty of journalism. You don't get no relationship with journalism. When I be young person for school for journalism, that guy 94 to 97 and so not television na media house and that will be the see and say yes na model where they work on facts and they do balance journalism. But today when your eye they don't sharp you dey see place and well you dey begin to understand how the masks then they fall. So we go come for that one. So this lockdown my country people it gets serious ripple effects on the Republic of Cameroon. Plus you fit get for settle down shidon calculate how much money wey they lost and daily as a result of the fact say their banks and then they open their this and that. You know how much those transactions on a daily basis they contribute for their this thing as VAT. That way they call value added tax. You check say you need to pay tax because you need to go pay tax for taxation office. Every single good way they buy them, plenty of those goods they attract VAT, which they call value added tax. When they're up to 20-something% for the which way you buy, that money they enter their pockets. You know how much tax will you pay for 1 liter petrol? If you get idea, how much tax will you pay for 1 liter petrol will you buy? So for this time when all these people shut down, so we need to buy that their petrol, you know how much money the Cameroon government they lost them for every single day. It they buy them so they go pass. And they take this thing for explain and small plenty sector the day I feel explain and you go understand them and you go see exactly why then they cry and cry very seriously. So when I left with that story, my country people would they fight. We know what we want and we go fight until we get that thing we want. Make we enter Utori with this strong and very interesting pineapple. Where if you talk say, and this pineapple be too important, because you talk say, people never want to be part of the process, but they want to be part of the outcome. The process is where you figure out who's worth being part of the outcome. If they let's say go trunk small, ma broken down. When they say people never want to be part of the process, you say this thing will fight so. It involves plenty sacrifice. It require, the level of sacrifice too much because part of the sacrifice and the ultimate one, ultimate sacrifice means say die. People that do it, they die, they sacrifice their lives so that we will get that freedom we want. They are not part of the process. People that don't lost their property, them all, but they still fight. They are not part of the process. People then they way dans la République their own kidnappers them. Dans la République their DDR they remove and make they go do kidnapping for ransom. When la République du Cameroon soldiers they say talks to they don't kidnap them plenty time, collect money from them. The claim say if they don't give money, they will take them go Yaoundé or they will talk say they be amber. Plenty days they don't suffer until they don't pay 1 million, 500,000, 2 million. I tell you what will happen from Malende just the other day. No, they don't collect from people even cocoa, all those things. Them. You remember what the way that Colonel where they don't make it general now. Santa man picking will be there for Douala so when they be torture longer they be show if it's always see him now. I don't remember saying I don't forget that name but we go remember it. What you do for Douala, the target Ambazonia, the Southern Cameroonians, when I business to put them for Douala, make they go capture them, talk say, they carry them go Yaoundé because they don't discover say they sponsor Amber. So if they don't give money, they collect from them 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, 2 million. That wicked soul. That people don't compensate it on why they make it general now. No. So all those things people they don't suffer all that one, but they stand strong. They still decide to be part of the process. Now sacrifice, I think they call sacrifice. So they say people never want to be part of the process, but they want to be part of the outcome. So people them they just shit down there was on side. Then who call every morning run go social media say now how that thing go? Would you win? They kick those for the out. They won't be part of the outcome. The outcome that freedom. They be ready, they be prepare for enjoy that freedom past you and me. Where would they suffer? Where would they sacrifice everything where we fit? They prepare the way that it pass you and me will move money for pocket every now and then. Contribute for help strengthen people that for ground zero, may they continue for resist. Especially the one that for civil society with Nama consent that. May they continue for resist peacefully. May for help the one that they for hospital, may they get treatment. For help the one the way their business they don't scatter, so on they will rehabilitate them. For help the one the way they don't get chop, may they get waiting for chop and all of those things. No. Some people they stand there for corner, they don't say that one Ambazonia. But they be ready. They prepare for enjoy the outcome, that freedom, so they pass you and me. But they forget say, and the other part for the pineapple, they say the process is where you figure out who's worth being part of the outcome. So the process, this level they fight now so they count who them be friend them. Now so they count who them be ready for stand with we. Now so they count who they understand the need say. Now so that the time this for all the sacrifice for come in. So my country people, if you still stand up for fence, jump in. You see, the other day I be talk about this with brother where he say he be free. We come out talk say he walk our foot from Tico, so they go reach Yaoundé for go refer match. Then player number 17 call him Amber. That time I know we don't get the name. So country people they be watch him, they say, oh no, Mr. Amber could more help with that information. Now anyway they send me this information, say a player from the center region calls an Anglophone referee Amber. I am not Amber. I checked on foot from Tico just to find a car that could bring me to refer an Interpol game. So we're going to forget refer Interpol match. And the player calls me Amber. I am not Amber. I am neither Anglophone nor Francophone. I am a Cameroonian. So you see this thing. So you say the player wearing shirt number 17 called me Amber and I will take legal action against him. Who cares? But that particular referee name, I don't get the name for you. Name now Ngute Leonard. Ngute Leonard will be assistant referee. And if you did that who I talk to in the video,
Demande à pied de tout pour arriver à Douala pour voir la voiture. Yaoundé pour venir jouer. N'hésitez pas, mais on m'appelle Amba. Je ne suis pas Amba. Regardez, si j'avais le panier aussi là, je vais taper le match.
So you see, need no day for go for details. So I want to show you for remind you. So that gentleman will talk for this. So he named now Ngute Leonard. Ngute Leonard. So when you see from the name, you understand. Say we brother Jolly come out Coupe Ngute. And I be talk for you the last time. Say for La République du Cameroon, as long as they know so you come out Southern Cameroons, whether you sing, go for rooftop, come for down, claim say you be Cameroonian, you be this and that or not, they get one thing for their head: you be Amber. But at first they not be use Amber because I want to be there now. They be use now Bamenda. Well, say to a Bamenda. So you can't say, oh no, those graphic people that no one for La République Cameroon, they don't know difference between graphy and forest zone or Graphy and Bakosi or Bakweri or whatsoever, the Bamenda. Now for one basket all we did. Don't ever check see if you make any distinction about yourself and all or not. The only time when they like say we make distinction among ourselves, now because they want to say we fight among ourselves, no we hate each other, so that's so that it will be easy for them for cross-street. Yeah, That will be easy for them for grocery. Now why they go easily recruit people that like Bella Moki Charles, aka Ngaringa Ringa, or aka the people we don't like. Or aka somebody's knee is on the neck of the southwest. And they can't think that. So that one I will just pass for day now because I want to make all we get in name now clear. So that maybe we attach in name to that video, to that image, and we know say that the person that way we will talk about. Country people, I did prepare for enter the Trump story we'll get her for before because some video there I want me to watch. But before we get to that one, before one come for this studio, I don't receive intelligence. And that intelligence, I don't take my time, I verify for around 4 other people, they be very close to that organization. And I understand, finally, say, Joseph Dion Ngute, the most humiliated, the most disgraced, yes, the most humiliated, the most disgraced, the most trampled upon so-called or figurehead Prime Minister, head of government for the Republic of Cameroon, in the plan for travel go Bamenda on the 18th, that's next week, Thursday. On Thursday, the 18th of September. And if you go for that Thursday, so they go reach for this sleep, book for Friday, rest, hold some private meeting then for hotel. Then so they go take Saturday and Sunday, where we talk to many country people, they come out, they go buy chop, buy water, buy medication, replenish before they go back in for Monday. So they go take those days for go she don't throw away other plenty lies them. You no get idea. They need to use it for nothing. So the only thing go do now for the go Bamenda, go Boya, go Kumba, go Limbe. Now all that way if you do for keep yourself busy. If you ain't put this feel that they don't humiliate them, so they grind and work out. I don't know whether this man no get family members, whether this man no get picking them. Would if he call it advice and say, Papa, I beg, just safeguard with name. Come out for this palaver so. See, they don't keep it aside, set them completely aside, one corner. You no get nothing for do anywhere. Previous prime ministers them, that the way Paul there be the appoint them as being directors for a campaign. But this time, young Ngute not see who's way they pass. Oh my goodness. If you want to see that young Ngute love this, take your eye chop Christmas. After I don't receive a bicycle salute, you see how Paul there will go stand and we talk with the real head of government. You see, Bia will go stand and they talk with the real head of government. You see, go greet all that people, now director of civil cabinet that stand after Ngongo. Now Ngongo that will Paul there to talk to. The real head of government. But you see how he pass fly on top Dion Ngute like say, first same finger, look at me again. Say I just pass the looks at a different side there. Don't even take 1 second say for even give eye contact for us. I say, now how for you know? Ah, Papa God. And all what you Dion Ngute know. Now for carry himself good work and talk trash for inside Southern Cameroons. For go to deceive my people, they say, oh no, now put my interest again for that man and all of those things. Then. Why Dion Ngute no fit go now for Bogongo? Because all that politicians, you know, all the wrong go now for the villages now. All the other francophone counterparts, those counterparts for the Republic of Cameroon, maybe they go for their villages, they forgot to but they say no, understand. Dion Ngute no fit go Bogongo, you no fit go Ekondo Titi, road no day. Never show the road for you the other day. You see how driver the swim na inside mud for see if he fix something for under motor for move motor you don't tight for them for days so we no day. Dion Ngute. Now other way if you do. There's which kind of thing with Dion Ngute the one who talk say make who believe he. Make I show with the same Dion Ngute. When in the day boya on the 31st of May this same year 2025 they swear say la Republic of Cameroon no get plans to build no new refinery for Kribi na Sonara they prepare for come rehabilitate them. Make only 1 month, 2 weeks after we see them for Kribi. Or at the talk na like here, na in this. Make no man no ever forget. Because we make sure say we no go ever forget. It no go ever enter again for us so pass to this side or enter for this side, pass to that side. I go make sure say I continue for remind the thing and make we see them. So when they come open those their dirty fangs them, they throw away that stupid lie them, we will call them exactly the name we deserve for call them. Watch it.
I've heard people say that, oh, or they are going to create a refinery in Libya. It's not true. Technically, it's not possible. 80% of the fuel that will be refined in Sonara, because now Sonara before, you know, it was built by Total, a French concern. And Total built it in such a way that Sonara was importing sweet crude from Nigeria and refining. Sonara could not refine a liter of Cameroonian crude. You all know that. But this time they are going to reduce Sonara in such a way that the primary objective will be to refine Cameroonian crude. And anybody who tells you that it's going to be done in Kribi is lying, because 80% of the crude comes from the backwaters of Ako and Dion. The transport cost will be enormous if you have to take it to Kribi. So technically, it is not possible. But you have people who are distorting things and giving you the impression that, oh, Sonara is finished, it's only in Kribi that they will make a crude. It is not true. I've heard.
So you see, so who was lying here? John Ngute said, no, it is not true. People that distort information, talk nonsense, not to know the Kribi, not for Limbe. And he talked true for you. The true way talk for you and say 80% of the crude would they go refine and for that refinery, it is coming from the backwaters of Fako and Dion. Now the 31st of May, when John Ngute they talk this trash show for Boya, when they talk all these lies show for Boya, for CPD and meeting, you have people they clap, way, not true. And then Belamoke can say the people we don't like, now they can't lie, we say, now for Kribi, the carry and go. But in the end, the truth be there with who? Now who behold the truth? John Ngute said, I sure say enough even, like for see this video again. Like for watch himself and see the talk for yet. He said, no, it be technically impossible. If you work, no. Ooh, the cost be enormous, go be this and that. They don't lay foundation stone. For Kribi, not only for build an ultra-modern oil refinery, but for build even an ultra-modern petroleum product storage company. So that they will refine them, they will store them only for them. You see, I say that petroleum product storage companies, they construct them for all sites for the Republic except for Southern Cameroons. One day Bafoussam, another one day in Gaoundere, one ide Garoua, ide Douala, ide Yaoundé, ide for East. Nothing. None, no day for Southern Cameroons. But the oil, the corner for Southern Cameroons. Now, country people, go look at her. Go look at John Ngute, no get no story for can't tell anybody. So they come for they will come gather, it will come now, they will come try for see if they feel use military for street people the way they did for market for corner because Congress Hall, then around Bamenda main market. They will come try for street people, they push them inside hall. They can't talk say the hall was jammed to full capacity. Now see some that stupid menchum. That stupid mommy for menchum we go she don't for Congress Hall. They talk say make the vote only Paul there because now you want no other kind of thing. That mommy say no fit even go home. Road for go home no day. Huh? The mommy carry him mouth with teeth they never brush her for the past 1 year. Can't stand for them to talk rubbish. Huh? Just because he the hope say after that maybe the people on side give additional bread and sardine from the one way they will give for the people that normally. My country people. In the past, we be the talk say wisdom be of the ancients. See when people they own and they get wisdom. But today, and for what you would see, for this particular generation, so we don't say age no get nothing for do wisdom because even foolish people them, they're the old. Even dull people them, they're the old. The only thing with that dull people they no want. Now say they must do everything for silence the intelligent ones them, so that make them no embarrass the dull ones with the way that they get power. This one is the truth, the plainest truth. So John Ngute, that he announced way because the make away they know what announce and start get the intelligence already. And I shall say when the news will come out say people they say if go Bamenda on Thursday the 18th, if we don't look out they will can't tell people they say they again say this so man will come out for Saturday and Sunday. Country people make people then go out. John Ngute go play that cinema, go play and for they no go change nothing. Nothing. That film show when they can't play, but they no go change nothing. Because John said no, say no go change nothing. But I say he need for be busy. Because right now, he no get job, he no get way he do. Yes. Before I close this segment, I received a text message from some brother where he watch me cry the do he. Tell me watch this with brother where I show him where he say the referee don't go to the do it and that. He say, Mr. Mba, accept my warm greetings. Sir, please, it pains me when I hear Ambazonians or Southern Cameroonians complaining about being left out in activities in La République du Cameroon. To me, I do believe that La République du Cameroon already knows that we are no more together. They already know that we are no longer with them. They already know that we are made clear we don't want to have anything to do with them. So, but why should we keep on complaining? When we complain, it means that we are very much, it means that we very much long to belong. I'm very sorry about this. So what did you talk, Nasi? You know, they understand. Why some people, they still work and complain, so, oh, they marginalize we. I trust this kind of message, so they send an straight for a person like Agbobala, would I a platform we call them ABSA, Agbobala Speaks. They send us for people that like Agbobala. When they work and complain, say, oh, they work and force themselves more, they say, oh, they marginalize we. They need to give we room more, do this and that. Why you did holler say they marginalize you? We don't make clear for this people, they say, we know so we don't belong. We no one get anything to do with them. So why you still want me to include you? Because if they cry, oh, they marginalize you, they know they include you, they leave you out of their activities. It means say you they still want to force yourself or belong. So through them, don't show we in triumphant details. By all means, say they don't care about we. So if we go for hell if we want, why you kill yourselves? My dear country people then. One human being, we don't begin clear for your head now. Well, say, if they saw this matter, not they as if they check. Now, one stupid man, what they call him Pastor Ambe, if they ever pass on my media prime plenty, I will go watch it now. So, as he saw a video, don't come out the way, but they talk say, hey, the person will send for me to say, hey, the video that is shaking Cameroon, say the video they shake Cameroon media space. See, the make I'll take a watch and say Pastor Ambe. You know what Pastor Ambe be famous for? Pastor Ambe be famous for coming on my media prime, for do the bidding of La République du Cameroon, for do the bidding of people that like Victor Julius Ngo and all that kind of thing, for talk rubbish. See, me they call the struggle, this liberation struggle, the Bamenda struggle. Say yes, it's the Bamenda people struggle. Call yes, it is the Bamenda people struggle. Because they give small thing each up. Say may go talk say na so it dey because if they talk and that way, it go make it go set confusion. People they will say no more leave this thing or enforce this thing. I don't know where Ambe they keep his head now. Whether Pastor Ambe or na Reverend Ambe or na whatever Ambe and all of those things. Whether na pastor of God or na pastor of what I don't know. I don't get power for judge. Now just say I'm never get them clear. Now everybody talk so no vex. So he's Ambe of a man. I don't know where he did. Whether they watch what did happen for inside Fako. We go talk against it because according to Pastor Ambe, Malende ide na for Bamenda. Muyoka na Bamenda ide. Ekona na Bamenda ide. Huh? Of course now. My four limbe na Bamenda ide. Wototu na Bamenda ide. Bafia ebie na Bamenda den dey all. Munyenge, waiting that happen for day, na Bamenda ide. But that way the man don't go shit down, maybe don't chop all the bread and sardine they don't give it finish. The eye they don't shine small. He come out talk some small to make like say that some level of sense. So I will talk say for me, I talk say that the price of lunacy. Yes, that the price of for be a lunatic. It will make you talk this one tomorrow, you can't talk another that one, and all of those things. So maybe we listen to it more. I will come only at the end. Then we'll go infer and then we'll go conclude.
As the CBDM will say there is an improvement in the life of Cameroonians. Apostle Ambe.
The first question we have to ask is that these PhD, master's degree, and first degree holders, what contributions have they given to the nation? You cannot tell me that you are developing the minds of people in a country and then the country is not developing. What are they actually learning in those institutions? Secondly, we had a scenario in this country where doctors gathered in Yaoundé and most of them collapsed. Some even attempted drinking poison to die because they were not recruited in the higher institution. It is a cycle. You go to school, you obtain master's or PhD, you join a political party, you are appointed as a lecturer. It ends that most of our educated people come back as teachers. We have people who are teaching nuclear chemistry in Cameroon. They cannot produce a bomb. They teach nuclear chemistry, they cannot produce even grenades. We have people who are lecturing in agriculture. They don't have any farm. We have people who are lecturing in aviation, teaching in different areas, yet we don't have any effective transport company. We have all kinds of business managers in the country, yet no business is managed in the country. The private sector in Cameroon is a total failure, yet we have many MBA students all over the country, masters in business management, yet the private sector is totally a disgrace. It will shock you that those who are even managing business in this country at a higher scale are illiterate. The Kaji, the Fosos didn't go to school. The Foso Victor did not go to school. Then you go and find out those who have MBAs in business management. They are looking for institutions to teach. Are all Cameroonians created to go back to the classroom to teach? What is their job? Job description. Secondly, President Paul Biya came to power as a youth. Today we have ancestors ruling us. I mean, living ancestors. In almost every strategic responsibility, you cannot find a young man there. National Assembly, I grew up and knew the president of National Assembly. My daughter, first daughter, is still telling me the same person is National Assembly. The person who heads the Senate is a retired individual who was grasped somewhere and he barely walks. We are talking about a constitutional council person who has been given an office that was created to make sure elections go free in this country. He was brought into that office. He saw it as a trophy, not an employment, as a breakthrough of the millennium. Now we have such persons in responsibilities. How do you expect a nation to continue for when the poor are ruling it are on wheelchairs? A nation that is led by people on wheelchairs, how do you expect the nation to gain speed? The people themselves cannot walk. How can the nation walk? Because in leadership we need energy, we need vitality, we need vigor to carry out leadership to an effective end. But that's not the case here. Now, when we talk about creating many institutions of learning, let us go to places like Europe and America. You will not find too many institutions. They have more of research centers where they come out with theses and hypotheses and come out with discoveries and inventions. You hear that Americans have gone to the moon, they have gone to the... We have all kinds of persons in different fields in this country. All they are looking for is to go back to a classroom and become a teacher. Is teaching the only job Cameroonians can do? How do you explain? You go to American facilities in the country, government-based hospitals, the stories there are something else. It's a shame. Now, when we come back to address issues that are very burning in this country, we are talking about things that are very, very serious that affect the life of every Cameroonian. Look at the way Cameroonians are traveling out of the country. Guineans who are close here don't go out of the country. One of the signs you will know a country is not well is the rate at which the people migrate. Because migration is movement from one place to another. In my own definition, is movement from an uncomfortable environment to a more comfortable environment. So if Cameroonians are going out of this country at a very high rate, it's only a sign that the environment is not comfortable for them to stay. Those are the things we have to put into considerations. Now, coming back to agriculture, like what Kikishi said, that we're talking about the Green Revolution. Cameroon imports worth 4 billion of money 4 billion worth of onion every year. Onion. But we have a country that grows almost everything. We import what 42 billion of pork every year. Now, why do we import food? The rate at which we import food in Cameroon is very bad, considering the fact that Cameroon has the most fertile soil under the planet Earth. On the surface of this earth, we have the most fertile soil. I'm sure we're supposed to be suppliers of food to other countries, not depending on other countries to give us food. Yeah. We have an airline system where instead of taking business managers to send there, we send military people to go and head a business organization. We send captains to go and head a business organization. We send even people from ENAM who have studied administration to go and manage a business institution. How do we expect our own things to grow? Do you know that we don't have a shipping line in this country? For how many years? How many years we don't have a shipping line in this country? That is to let you understand that we are limited. In the aviation sector, we are limited. In the maritime sector, we are limited. In the agricultural sector, which we think is our own strength, we are limited. Going to the place of administration, the people are leading us. They told us our youths of today are leaders of tomorrow. We have now become the elders of tomorrow, and the elders of yesterday are still leading us to today. What do you expect the generation who are coming forward to think? Anyone that grows in this country and sees the way the government is being run, they will start thinking a bit of going out of the country. Because a man cannot sit in an office from 1979 to 2021. Is he your father's ancestors' tool? That's the question we're asking. You are sitting here, you are Bo Elvis, and you have gotten a degree in journalism from many years ago. You are working. There is no hope that one day you will become director of CRT or so, because there are ancestors who are sitting there and they must die on the seat. There is no hope. So those are the things we have to put in consideration. Look at Canada, go to Finland, go to Denmark, go to Holland. You see the prime ministers in those countries are young persons. But they have given us the impression that until you grow old and have gray hair, you are not qualified to lead. I want to ask, is gray hair the curriculum vitae needed for leadership in this country? I rest my case.
Thank you. The CBDM will say there is an improvement in this.
So, my country people, if we see for ourselves,
This is the life of Cameroonians. Apostle Ambe.
The first question we have to ask is that this PhD, master's degree, and
technical department, they check something, and then now they even remind me say this, so don't they far, very far throughout. Okay, no wahala. Even at the last 2 minutes, we can't close. And they still laugh. They tell me say no laugh, but they still laugh. You see, Pastor Ambe, Mimbo don't clear for your eye. Pastor Ambe, that sardine and bread where they get a chop and so you inject virus for your head. You didn't say you don't be treated of that virus more. I hope say this will be treated definitely. Say small time they go chop sardine and bread again. When they go put correct aroma inside this time. Then give them some bottles of tetua. He take them, swallow them, then he wash the brain again, he come down and start talk foolish. Because for the first time in a very long while, Pastor Ambe don't talk correct thing. All these things with Pastor Ambe talk for here. That's the reason that we the people for Southern Cameroon they fight. Now why do the people for Southern Cameroon want to take with destiny for we own hands? So that we go decide we own development priorities and we self. Now why do you see? Although maybe they think this way with people that will fulfill one time. But you see picking them, small picking them. They don't enter bush for how many years? They don't learn all kind of technical know-how that say inside bush they so they produce boom where the chakara amor cousin. Maybe they can't teach you one more picking the learner. Who want make you picking them for Southern Cameroons. Make them pursue that kind of education way with 4 years. They be the practice them for the wonderful days of Southern Cameroons. Where picking they begin for common for school, being a job creators, not job seekers. Being a people they come out, create job. As you don't talk today, if any man come up for school for that side we do now wait you, we don't go to school. Get so go get PhD. If you work with it, now only teaching. Now only for enter public service. All man now only public service we get to go. Now why that person go come up go school so they get masters. What they do that say they go find 20-30 million for go bribe may enter a NAM. Come out go for some office now go to collect bribe for the corner. The only thing that will the fit do nothing. You did hear that they show you this thing made in Nigeria. You know from since when the world they used to tell you say this one are made straight in Nnewi city for Nigeria. You know since when Nigeria we don't start produce plenty things them we don't be dependent. But the people for Southern Cameroons, now people they get that fertile mind, that people they get that self-reliant spirit. But you never do yourself nothing. Because before you want to do, I need to get approval for government of La Republic Cameroon for Yaoundé. Now why don't no one get nothing for do with them? You see, Pastor Ambek talk the same thing I talked earlier. See when I talk, say, oh, when people they don't grade so they gain our wisdom, I talk say plenty foolish people that do that they grow old, that they get white hair. White hair these days they begin to be sign of wisdom. Especially for that side, that white hair now, especially sign of foolishness. Now I don't ask them plenty. For the society for Southern Cameroon, we get system where one government organized election, it lost. The people who they play for opposition, they win, they hand them power. For La Republic, since we probably, as it talk 1970, probably 1979 and then before. Because probably have done be 1975, probably have done the inside system, or we don't be prime minister. 1975, I don't know some they come out 1979. Look, all them diaper wearing people, them, and all the as it talk, they did that for wheelchair. They don't feel work out, they don't feel do nothing. They go think for you and me. So we'll get a better life. Now, why that way no development, no day anywhere for we land? Look, my country people, for Monday, you know what will come fair for can do it. The thing will go show you for Monday, you go make your intestines will come on, you go chop them. If you don't fight against the struggle, you go understand the need for be part of this struggle. Because the people there for La Republic of Cameroon, they don't get the willpower, they don't get the wherewithal for fight for themselves. We don't feel line up with people there, they don't even get perspective, they don't get vision, they don't know say what you mean like for stand up for what you believe in. You join with that kind of people, they say you ever get development. Now why that would they fight? Because nobody supposed to for first day among, or first day with them in the first place. So all which way I'm being mentioned and for here. That the reason that would they up. You don't see the Republic of Cameroon don't do everything for Chakara with educational system. Say make it be now watered down educational system of education of dependency, like the one way France the dish out for all ye colonies. For make sure they make them not be able ever for produce anything so that all their things they go to come only from France. For make sure they provide job for French people them. They make with people them the run the worker die for days that for go back there now for them go to wash their shit them. Sorry for call that kind of thing Somali job. For them go there to do all kind of dirty jobs them for them. Why they live better on the money we give them? Because we need to produce nothing. We go buy only for them. My country people. You hear talk about agriculture. I don't talk a while ago. Say when lockdown days, so hey, people that are young good for that side. Because we Southern Cameroon people, especially I say we ground fertile, so they don't talk. They can't tell you say, oh, graphene, na arid land, not to know the graphene land, na desert. But all chop where they come out, go down for La Republic of Cameroon, Douala, Yaoundé, go Central African Republic, go Chad, go Gabon, go Equatorial Guinea. Now that same Bamenda they come out. Now I don't just check them. When you see that 70 suit as they go, so check the suit under. Now only chop. Jama, tomato, Irish potato, so beans, so corn, also yamo, all. But we just need for mechanized agriculture small. We will realize we don't need for depend on any person. We don't need crude oil because they tell brothers and foreigners don't say, oh no, now look out, they the one that independent una because they target now una oil. Who of we they benefit from that oil? Now road that way they go for a condo titi, we go Mundemba, the headquarters go say oil it come out, they get road. They get road, nothing. So the oil they give you with it. Nothing. But I say, oh, they can become maybe they won't get your timber. But they said it reserve you, nothing. We don't even need any of those ones. If like we do Cameroon before do something, just dig us a womb, carry the oil, go plant it for their side, carry the timber, go, live with land. Just tourism. You see Namibia, go for Google. Google Namibia. You see who's having majority of Namibia, their money for develop their country, they come out. Now for tourism. Over 40% of the GDP for Namibia, now tourism. I say over 40%. Make I check and give you the exact figure. Portion of Namibia GDP from tourism. I will give you which way it tell you. So I tell you say tourism directly contributed 6.9% to Namibia's GDP in 2022. But now, that one for 2022, they say direct because the indirect, we combine the direct plus the indirect, that will give you over that 40% way and color. And they say tourism satellite account report amounting to 14.3 billion. 14.3, that's a total about $206 billion. That's contribute $206.2 billion with tourism contributor for Namibia, their GDP. $206.2 billion, not billion dollars, they're not billion CFA, billion in dollars. Convert them. Now, country people, we woke up for sleep. No, stop this slumber. Tourism alone. You want to check the places then? Just develop road for go Legnos. See which way you go see after day. Develop road for go Menchum Falls. See which way you go see after day. Develop road for go the Hilum Ijin Mountain Forest, where you get Lake Oku inside the way it gets on scenery way. If he kill you, send that for kill him. You see what you see after day. Develop road for go Lake Awin. You see which way you go see after day. Develop road for go for the Kupe Wanengo by Twin Lakes, Mami Jesus. I be even that all the time hang for day. Develop road for go Kupe Mountain. Kupe Mountain for Nyasoso. Professor Evans go know what you mean. Because don't go up inside there. Work I said, do documentary inside there. I know what you have to talk about. Develop road for go Koto Barombi, the island village. Oh my goodness. Plenty of we don't even know. Say some places like Koto Barombi, when an island village. We go so you take na canoe cross, go enter for inside village. You dey inside the life for them na completely different thing. Where my good friend Mboke Godly Ntua, now na the chief for that place, a civil administrator, some very good man. Since the struggle starts, so I don't cut with all my people because of the etiquette they give way. But look at that. Go Koto Barombi, Lake Barombi Day, Lake this and that. Oh, I never talk about Boya Mountain because that one is grand finale. If you know, say you go this place, Muyuka, you enter Moto, you start go to Bafia, go past Abia, you go around that mountain so you make a bird can come up for Idi now, come back now, can enter Boya. You know something they call a corner Lelu, that a corner from the mountain. Gosh, all this one that we just need the good roads. Road no day, we fit take you around that belt for go around Mount Cameroon. Mount Fako, I beg you, pardon. That I'm not so the work at Mount Cameroon, almost slip through my tongue. I take something wipe and say, nonsense. You just get good road, go around, you know how much we'll get that from tourism, because with tourist potential is wild and wild. I don't just mention a few things, I never met too much, we'll get so much wonders. For we learn all across southern Cameroon. In agriculture, the potential. In tourism, the potential. Now for invention, hey, look, we're picking them. Sense we're picking them, get another small one. Technology now, you don't see mechanics, the best mechanics for that whole area. That is like people the Cameroon ambassador put together all the day Bamenda and Kumba. The best mechanics. They said no. When motor don't pass them for that side, they can't go either Kumba or Bamenda. They want to go back with them, you need to know what you will be like. You want to talk now, upholstery, chairs, beds, everything. We get them. Go pass. We get technical know-how. We just need to kick out La République du Cameroun. Few years only, they're going to call and say, the good course on them will not go angry, wants to do only nobody will start the Dubai off. We'll turn the place into a land of milk and honey. People they only need for who call for sleep. People they only need for who call for sleep, like Pastor Ambeso. They get for bread for them. That mean will get for clear for their head. That sardine and bread get for fall. May their eyes they shine. May their brain they reflect fine. May the fish see, hear. My country people, before I conclude, I will talk for you for the opener. And I will take and conclude that. Say, as it stands so, John Ngute, they prepare for go Bamenda on the 18th, when I next week Thursday. But this night, this Friday, as I talk so, because you will get this broadcast we work on for morning. Through Jonathan Mejingni, would Chelinidorf, and then some other man they call him Edwin for Jinda. They don't put people there for inside that 70 cities from Yaoundé Douala to the flop. The day for inside, they go enter Santa tonight. And plenty of them, they go launch them for, they go stay now for Mefobe Palace. They go stay for Mefobe Palace for Santa local government area. And then for morning time on a Saturday, because road go open, so that many people then go now for market, they go buy chop, buy this and that, replenish themselves. Now so we plenty of them now, they go push them for inside Bamenda. May they go feel halls and may they talk, say, okay, there be whole campaign meeting for them, there be whole campaign rally for them. I don't talk to that now. I don't predict that. And the last one I go dive in, that say, we brother, we send me the information, we they say one of the bosses, maybe one of the people there, they chatter. He say, child, this folklore too much. I must call Kuru and tell him, he want to he say he want to he just fall for YouTube, so he see me within a way. It doesn't make it send me that information. Why are they on live show? Make I talk about them. So that for morning time on, I will start see play the floor say, oh, CPDM, the check saying that people they were around. Now people they were through Jonathan, Mojingni, Chelinidorf, and Edwin Fonjindam. Because the one day they will stay for Santa, they will stay there. Now Edwin Fonjindam will stay for them for take care of them. Edwin Fonjindam is a relative for Zacchaeus Fonjindam, where he rot for jail for Douala at the hands of that same regime. You talk say waiting. Now every year, I give the title for this thing and say the price of lunacy. Other than lunacy, you should not die in the real here fine so. Now lunacy. Now country people, maybe we leave this story so for this level. As I talk, be on the watch out. You go see them. So the day for road, I said they talk so. Inside bosses, with Chelinidorf, Ian Fu Jonathan Mejingni, and Edwin for Njindam, they carry them for enter. So they go first stay for Santa. They go chop for day, they go stay for Mefobe Palace, the one they doing for there, they go lodge for other places them. Then after that, okay, for morning time they go to enter Bamenda, they want to stay for Santa, they go stay. Then Sunday night again, they carry and go back. Well, so far for this ground. Don't tell now. If money they ever tire, he go always invent all kinds of strategies. You when you own them, you will tell yourself, say, no, na me I get them, not enough happen. You go to sleep, the rest on your laurels. But if man they work now around the clock, we must wise. We must continue for stand up strong, for fight for that thing way now we own. All the way. I don't talk a day for you for the long haul. Shake in no day. Some other others say why I need to talk against the contributor. I don't talk all the time. So when you watch me for here, you be moved by what you wear at the talk, it shake your heart. Go make a contribution because it will help the consortium, their foot soldiers on the ground, who they work for make sure say we protect civilian lives, for make sure say they create corridors, people they go for farm, they go in peace, for make sure say this so will bring a lot of sensitization for guarantee, say the civil society that they keep the resistance, the peaceful aspect of the resistance alive. Thank everybody who take time to watch me this moment. Share the link as much as you feel share, and then to God be all the glory. Amen.